Okay, this is MechWarrior0 here, testing the Roxio GameCap. I want to make sure the quality is good. I have to use HDMI to component converter to test it, see how the image quality is, to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be is something wrong. Okay, that's me pulling the green cord out. Okay, that's the blue. Yeah, I think there is something wrong with it. Okay, the red. Yeah, it has to. Something's going on the green line. Because it should show an image, even though if you pull one of the cords out. So I may have to open it up and check it to make sure everything's good. Well, the image is good. That's why I wanted to check it and to make sure it's capturing the original Xbox fine. But there's something going on the green line, on the Y connection. The RGB red, blue, green. So there is an issue. It's not the cable. So I'll unplug it from the converter to make sure. Give it a second. Okay, I'll plug it back in. See, I unplugged the red, and it's still showing image even though the red one is pulled. And if I pull the blue, still show image and color. So there's something wrong with the Y connection. So I'm gonna have to open up this Roxio GameCap and check, see if there's a loose connection or something in there. But even though it has a good picture, but if you like touch it for a little bit, or do that, kind of wiggle it. See, it does that, but it doesn't do it to the other. Only on the. If you pull the green cable out, it should show image, even though. Okay, now pull green, and it should keep the image, and not do that. So I'm gonna have to open it up and take a look at it. But as our one of our other Microsoft players, Stumper, he told me the Elgato HD60. I don't have the money. It's on the website. It's $180, but if you go on eBay, you could get it probably $60, $70, $80. But he said he'll get it $50. I'll have to ask him if you can get it for $50. I'll send him the money to get me it next month. That way I have a better. I do have an HDMI capturing card, which is this, but issue is if I use OBS, Classic or Studio or XSplit, somehow it causes the computer to do blue screen. But I have Windows XP installed on another hard drive and I boot into that and run the software that comes with this card, it doesn't crash it. It doesn't give me the blue screen. Even with my thin client here, I could put it in there and it doesn't do the blue screen. So I'm guessing it has to do with the architect or processor. The thin client is operating system is Windows 10 32-bit. This one here is 64-bit, but in Windows XP is 32-bit. So I'm guessing it is the architect CPU. But I would like to build another computer just for video capturing stuff. You know, I have my Avery Media capturing card. This one here, I want to put it in another computer, but not an Intel Core 5. Well, I could get another Intel Core 3 and just install the 32-bit version of Windows 7, just Windows 7. But I also want to get a DVI capturing card. I've been trying to find information on this card about drivers. This big chip here, it says it is a LCD panel display. So, but when I look up this other chip, it's right here where my finger is, it shows it as a DVI capturing card. So I'm still trying to find drivers for it. From Analog Devices AD9887A, I need drivers for that. But I can't find nowhere on the internet the drivers for this card, even though it's low profile. But I have to fix it to be in a full height slot. There is this server computer I want to get. It's $75. It has the slot. I could use a server computer as my capturing computer. So, or go on eBay and try to find an Intel Core 2 Duo or Intel Core Quad computer. But I have to see inside the computer. I need to know how many PCIe slots there are. So I need at least 3 or 4 PCIe slots. And for output, for display, for output, HDMI and DVI and or so forth. So I'm gonna open this my Roxio GameCap and check see if there's anything wrong. I saw somewhere on YouTube that a lot of people were having issues with this thing. I was lucky to get it for $14 as is, no cords or cables. But there are other capturing devices. I'm going to show you. Here's my HDMI capturing box. It records to USB flash or USB hard drive. Here's where the input is, output, right there, where you plug a microphone in. That's the power. Records 720p, 1080p. But I want it to do picture-in-picture. That's why I need that other device to do picture-in-picture better instead of using my multi-viewer with picture-in-picture, because I want the camera where I have it here in OBS. So this other device, I really want to get that other device. It's $1,000, but there is this other thing that I saw for $220 that can do just the exact same thing as that video switcher. Because I want to use my portable capturing device here to capture original Xbox gameplay. Using as a component to HDMI, but with Yeah, that's why I have to do it in picture-in-picture. But if I just capture it itself, it gives that issue. Yes. I will make a video for my Microsoft friends to let them know about my apartment complex going to remodel. So I'll create a short video intro or something about it. So this is MechWarrior 0, and I just I'm going to have to check it to see what's going on. I'm signing off.